true or just a nightmare? You decide. The hook. It was Halloween night. The moon was hidden behind thick clouds, and the wind carried the rustling of dead leaves through the old house on top of the hill. Emma and Mark decided to meet their friends in the abandoned house, where they had agreed to tell scary stories. The house creaked under every step, and the cold air whipped through the cracked windows. Every sound, every creak of wood outside, seemed exaggerated and threatening. One of the friends began telling a story about the man, a killer, who stalked young couples on deserted roads. He spoke about how his metal hook cuts flesh and leaves horrible scars. How his presence always comes in silence, yet accompanied by the creak of metal that will haunt you forever. Emma felt her heart tighten. Her hand trembled as she looked out the window into the forest. Mark whispered, "It's just stories, just stories." But Emma knew something was wrong. Shadow moved between the trees, slow, almost impossibly slow, yet terrifyingly present. Suddenly, through the silence of the night, the creak of metal echoed. Emma shivered, her eyes fixed on the darkness. Mark pulled her toward the door, but his heart pounded wildly. As they left, none of the friends noticed them, completely absorbed in the story. Emma felt a cold sweat run down her back as Mark held her hand and tried to act calm. "We have to go now," Emma said. There, among the trees, a tall, deformed figure with a hook stood motionless. The hook glistened in the dark, its subtle movements like whispers of death. The creaking sound grew closer and closer. Emma screamed as Mark pulled her toward the car. They ran down the snow-covered road, every step accompanied by the ominous metal creak. At the moment, they glanced back to see if they were safe. Emma felt a sharp pain on her face. The metal hook slashed through the air. The instinct told her to keep running. Wright was not so lucky. The metal hook caught him on the shoulder, and in a moment that felt eternal, it dragged him back into the dark forest. His scream echoed through the night, tortured and raw, as the shadow pulled him into the darkness. Emma continued running alone, gripping the snow in panic, while the metal creak echoed behind her. Every step was a silent threat, every breath a mixture of fear and cold. She felt the shadow was always just one step behind, relentless and hungry. At the top of the hill, above the house, the moon finally broke through the clouds. Its pale light revealed a red stain in the snow, Mark's blood, a reminder of the night they encountered the man with the hook. And as laughter and whispers came from the house, Emma knew that none of them would make it out alive. Thanks for watching. Subscribe and hit the bell. You never know what might be lurking in the shadows next.